Your deep cuts to healthcare are making things worse.
Third-party political ads like this one are at the center of the dispute.
Premier Ford, we ask you. No, we're telling you. Please care.
Today, for the first time ever, the Ontario government invoking the constitutional notwithstanding clause, overriding a legal judgment that a law passed by Premier Doug Ford's government extending limits on spending for those ads is unconstitutional.
The Protecting Elections and Defending Democracy Act would restore responsible guardrails to ensure wealthy elites and special interest groups and corporations won't drown out the voice of individuals.
The notwithstanding clause allows governments to go around the Charter of Rights and Freedoms and the courts. Ford threatened to invoke it once before in a fight over the size of Toronto City Council.
He had an instantaneous reaction to court rulings that went against his political preference. That instance and this instance are in the electoral context.
Yeah, Doug Ford, I'm a little pissed. A little miffed.
Previously, spending limits for third-party political ads started 6 months before an election. The Ford government's law extends that to a full year, doubling the time with no big jump in the amount groups can spend.
The court struck that down, saying it's too long and the amount is too low. And you just can't restrict people from speaking out on issues and government actions and decisions for a full year before an election campaign begins.
The government says their law promotes fairer campaigns. Critics say they're trying to stifle dissent before next year's election, including the former Chief of Staff to Conservative Prime Minister Stephen Harper.
They're clearly doing because they think it'll help them, well, they shouldn't be.
Ontario's legislature will debate over the weekend. With a majority government, the bill is expected to pass on Monday. Ellen Morrow, CBC News, Toronto.